You're welcome to class. We are looking at destructuring in TypeScript. Destructuring in TypeScript. Destructuring is a way to extract values from arrays or objects and store them in variables. So destructuring is a way of extracting. For me, I've seen it as a way of like removing the shell of variables and of arrays and objects and making it more accessible. All right. So instead of writing long code, you write short and cleaner code. So let's look at array destructuring. All right. So let's create an array of names. We say okay, const name array. So just type this and say okay, string is equal to. We now have our array here. Say James, comma. We say John, Samson, Samson, Samson. Let's say George. So we have an array of names. How do we destructure this so that how do we destructure it so that we extract the value and store them inside of variables? How do we do that? So we come here. So for us to destructure, this is first of all note if you want to access the values of this variable, that is the item here, we do that using the bracket notation. Like we have the name array. You say if I say I want to extract John, I want to access John. So John occupying the position of one. So if I come and say using the bracket notation, I'll say one. This is how I can extract John, right? But with destructuring, you have a now better way of accessing those items. All right. So let me compile this. Okay, let's compile this. So go to our brother, run this. So as I said John. But let me show what happens when we destructure. So destructure, destructuring. So this is it here. You now have const, then you have your array bracket equal to the name of the array, which is name array. All right. So here you can now say okay, first name. You can say name one. Let me use the one name one, comma representing the first. Name two, name three, name three, name four, name four. All right. So by this now, you successfully destructure this array. All right. So now, if you just come and say, okay, console the log, name one now. Let's see what name one contains. Name one will now be James. All right. So if you compare this, discover that I don't need to put any bracket notation anymore. See James. You don't need to put any bracket notation anymore. Each of these items are now like converted to variables. All right. These values are now stored inside of these variables. All right. They're now stored inside of this variable. That's how we destructure array. So let's look at how is object destructured. All right. So we'll come here. Let's create another. First of all, we want to type. So let's create a type. Say type person. So creating this is type alias, like just creating our object format. So come here. This will receive a name which will be equals to a string, comma, to age. Okay, sorry, it's equal to, I didn't put the equal to here. A string will come and say age, which age will have to be a number. So let's say we have gender now. Gender will be a string also. So this will be a string. Gender will be a string. So we created this. So let's create an object. So say const person. So this const person is going to follow this format to describe using the type alias. So const person following the person type here that has been described. Const person is equal to, okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. Now we have the name. So the name will say Emmanuel. Emmanuel. Okay, yeah. Okay. Since we've not initialized everything, okay. Good. We say age. We've already described. So let's put this to be optional. So this can be optional. And optional will come and say age 25. All right. Then you can say gender. This is an optional property actually. So this is optional. Gender can be now, that can be male. All right, good. So let's say without the structuring, how can we access this? Don't forget this object structure. Object, this object, the structuring. The structuring. All right, so we'll come in. We say, okay, let's want to access this object now to be console.log, access a property in this object to be console.log person. So this is person dot name. All right, good. So we compile this now. Emmanuel. All right, person dot name is Emmanuel. All right, so this is how you access. You can access objects, item and object without destructuring it. So now let's go and let's destructure it now. Let's destructure our objects, structure the person object here. So come here. So how do we do that? We say okay, let's so we use const actually to create the object. So we have to continue. So const, then we now have our object bracket here, then equal to the name of the object, which is person. And so inside now we now have name here, comma, we have age here, comma, we have gender here. It's declared. Where did I declare name? Okay, so I'm checking for where this error is coming from. I know declare block shape variable name. Name was declared here. And 15. You're still returning the error. I want to check where the error is coming from. Okay, so okay, okay, so actually the structure. So we had issues with I think the name was showing we declared due to it was cleared globally. So we're able to fix the issue. So this had to the structure. My name, age, gender. Alright, so let's run this. Let's compare this and see. Let's console the log. Let's see. Also the log my name. Let's consider log age. So from here run this on our browser here. First of all, let's just let's compile this kind of slow. Let's click this one and compile it again. This is kind of slow. Not compiling. Okay, so let's compile again. So let's make sure it compiles.